Hello, and welcome to the Delaware Tech Owens Campus Language Department Technology Skills Training Initiative video. This video is going to give a short overview of the skills that we hope to teach our ESL students that have been deemed necessary by a needs assessment and a steering community. Oh, but before we get started, let me clean up a little bit. I'm going to select those. I'm going to click and drag to the appropriate folder, and they're gone. That's one of the skills that we're going to teach our students, how to arrange and work with files. Another skill that has been deemed necessary by the needs assessment given to faculty in the language department is how to surf the internet. So we'll teach them about the different browsers and about how to use the browsers and how to search for internet websites and how to kind of determine what's a good website and what's not. One of the good websites that we are going to show them will be the college website. So we'll show them how to search for that. And Delaware Technical Community College, DTCC.edu, is our website. So we'd have them select here, because on this website, they're going to find a very important web resource that we know they need to use, and that is My DTCC. This is the student portal. So I'm going to log in. We'll show them how to do that as well, because I have seen that students have a hard time logging into things. So here we'd show them this is where everything happens online at Delaware Tech. As you can see, there's resources, there's courses, and there's email. So let's just go right in order. I'll show them the kinds of resources here. There's an entire student success toolbox, different online resources that they can access to help them in their time at Delaware Tech. But we'd really focus here on the library resources. Not only the Delaware Tech Library, but all the public libraries in the state, as well as repositories of journals and newspapers and magazines that they get access for different research projects that they're going to be having during the course of not only their ESL courses, but also their mainstream courses. Speaking of courses, we'll bring them here and show them how to access the online portions of their different classes. We'll come here to the class that I most recently taught for ESL, Advanced Reading. So we show them that you click there, and here is the main page, and if there are announcements, I will have them posted here, but also in their email. So email is something else we're going to show them how to work with. But Blackboard and their My DTCC is going to be a valuable resource, because here, instructor information, if they need to get up with me, here's how they can do it. If they need to see what's due and what days classes are on and when certain homeworks are due, they can come here. Of course, this is my page, so it's going to look a little different for them. They can come check their grades to see how they're doing. And then down here is where I keep all of the course PowerPoints. So if there's something that they missed in class, or if we're doing more of a flipped classroom, they can come here to these different units and check out the PowerPoints that I've created that we've explained briefly in class, but that they might have to go over in more depth at home. Speaking of getting up with me, we would show them how to access their email through Blackboard, which is kind of a one-way thing. They could email their classmates, or they can email the instructor through here if they have concerns or questions. And then we'll show them how to work with tabs to go back to different sites. And then we'll show them how to get into their email here. This is more of the two-way email. So we'll show them how to send emails through Blackboard, but also how to send emails through their email server, how to check email, and you can say, oh, if you want to check an email, select it, read it. If you want to reply, hit reply, type your message, hit send. So we'll show them how to do that. We'll even show them how to attach emails to, or attach documents to their emails, which kind of plays along with how to organize their files. So that will be something else that we show them how to do. Something else that's been deemed important, and on my computer it's going to be a little slow, is how to use Microsoft Word. In the beginning levels of ESL, there's not a huge amount of typing and technology use, but the email and the Blackboard is something that we would focus on. But the further they go, I know they're going to have to use Word. They use Word a little bit in my course, Advanced Reading, but I know some of my students would come to me and say, I need help typing, because they just don't know. So we could teach them how to type. Hi, Mom, I'm writing a paper. So we'd show them how to write a paper, how to format the paper, what all of these things up here mean. Because remember, ESL students aren't just facing a technology barrier, they're facing a language barrier. So not only are they learning a language that's likely new to them, they're learning technology that's new to them with its own set of language and functions and features. I mean, here, the save button is a floppy disk. Most American students don't know what that is anymore. So we'd show them how to write the paper and format it, how to save it. Again, this ties into how to create files. Say we're going to save it to the desktop, and there's already one there. And so we'll say, oh, you've already got a file called that. If you want to replace it, you can replace it. If you want to save it with a different name, or if you want to merge the changes into one, teach them what all these things mean, and we'll merge it into one so that the old file and the new file are now the same file. And we don't want to save. And they can see here, this is even really beyond my scope, but this is something that we could get into really in depth if they wanted to. So we're not going to save that. But that is just an overview of the skills that they're going to learn that were deemed necessary by the needs assessment, which was internet surfing, MyDTCC, Word, how to create files and documents, and even things like PowerPoint, which we'll get into as the need arises. So thank you for checking out this brief overview of the Technology Skills Initiative, and I hope that you'll support our initiative and make it a reality for our ESL students so that they can be more like the iPod and less like the cassette tape. Thanks.